Next we'll see how to read words from a data file. Okay, reading characters we saw in the previous program. Now let us see how to read or how to process words of a data file. The first two statements remains the same. Now what is to be done here? You have to read a data file named mydata.txt, display the total number of words in the file, also display the words that contains more than 3 characters, right, and display the words that starts with character P. Three things you have to do. First, you have to count the total number of words, then you have to display such words where the characters in the word is more than 3 characters, and you have to display all those words that starts with character P. Okay, now in order to process words, there is a method named split. Now how Python will come to know what is a word? Okay, first I'll save the data file. This is my data file. What are the contents? This is a data file. The Python program will count total words. Now how Python will come to know it is a word, right? What it will do, from this to this, it is treated as one word. How? Between two spaces, or between the first space in the file and starting of the file, right, or between two spaces, everything is treated as word. So starting from the file, it will find first space here, so from the first character till here it is treated as one word, right. Then between the next space and the following space, whatever characters are there will be treated as second word. So is a second word, is a third word, because between two spaces there is only one character. Then data is another word. Between these two spaces, characters are data. Then file and dot is another word. See, now Python is not that much intelligent as we are. Even the punctuation marks are treated within the word. So file dot is treated as one word. Similarly, Python comma will be treated as one word, right, and words dot will be treated as one word. Later on you can improvise and you can remove these punctuation characters, but for now you must know how to read characters. Even in the board examinations, you will not be asked to remove these punctuation characters, so don't bother, right. Python will be treated as, Python comma will be treated as one word. Let it be like that only. Later on you can improvise. Okay, so I'll save this file. I have given name mydata.txt within double quotes. Now this file has been saved in the same folder from where I will execute this command. Okay, then after opening the file, associating it with a string, now in the data string your contents of data file will come. Okay, then there is a powerful method named split. What split is doing, it is splitting the contents of string data on spaces, right. What it will do, as I told you, between two spaces whatever it will find, that will be treated as one word, that is treated as a string, and it is saved in a list named words. Okay, so this much code only I'll execute first, you will come to know. See, I have opened the file, I have read the contents of the file in data. So data is a string which contains all the characters of the data file. Then what command I have given? I have given data dot split. What split will do? It will split the contents of data on spaces. So between two spaces, whatever it will find, it will become one string, and all these strings will be saved in a list. So in the list you will get all the words, correct? Let us execute it. I'll open the stream also. I'll say fill dot close. Okay, if you want to see what is the data type of data, it will show string. Then here, if you want to see the data type of words, that also you can write print type of words. Okay, let us run it. Now see here, first print statement was type of data. Type of variable named data is str, right? Then second statement is here, type words. So type word is a list, right? Then effect of split. Now what will be saved in words? In words will become a list. It will save all the individual words which are there in the string data. You can see here, this is a list. It has become a list. Then first character is this, second word, first word is this, second word is a data. Then see, file dot is treated as one word. Then the Python program will, now in these words it is not including the spaces because you have split the data on spaces only. So what if I have more than one spaces in between, right? Here suppose there are more spaces, right? So there is one space here and there are more than one spaces here, more than one spaces here. Let us see what happens. File, I'll save it, run it again. See, now here the contents remains the same, right? So what it has done, between spaces, if the spaces are more than one, that is treated as one space only, right? So even data is treated as one word. It has not saved data and space. See, data without any space, after data there were more than one spaces, so all those spaces are removed. So what is the point here? You have got all the words in this list, right? Now from the list you can process individual words, right? Now what the question says? The question says that display the total words in the file. Now is there a method that counts the total number of elements in the list, right? There is a ready-made method that can be used to count number of elements. How many words are there in the data file? The total number of elements within this list will be the total number of words in the data file, right? Then count and display words that contains more than 3 characters. Now you have to check each and every word individually, right? You take first word, find out its length. If the length is more than 3 characters, display that word. If the length of the word is less than 3 characters, do not display. Okay, so we'll write that code. Then third, if the character starts with P, that also we'll check. This I'll remove now because you have come to know what split method will do. Okay, now see what I have done. After converting the data into list, in order to count how many words are there in the data file, if I count how many elements are there in this list, those elements will be the total number of words, right? So what I have done, total words is equal to length of this list words, right? Run it. It is showing 12. Let us verify whether there are 12 words or not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 words are there in this data file. Okay, next is how many, display those words which are more than 3 characters. Okay, first I'll write the code. Okay, so now from this list you have to take out individual words. How you will take out individual words? From this list I'll iterate all the elements of this list words for W in words. So initially first element of this list will go in W. Then what you will check, if length of W. So what will be W? I'll show you that also. It is printing na. Okay, and we'll write one more statement, print W is equal to and then contents of W. Okay, then after taking this word I am printing it and then I am checking whether the length of this word is more than 3 or not. If it is more than 3 you display that word, otherwise don't do anything, read the next word. Run it. Now see here, total words it is showing 12 that we have checked. Now W is equal to this, right? So first it has read W. What will be the data type of W? W will be string, right? You are iterating on a list named words. Now words is a list of strings, right? So each element within this list words is a string, right? So W is a string, right? After displaying the contents you are checking if length of W is more than 3. So first time it is more than 3, there are more than 3 characters, right? So it has displayed this, right? Print W. Then it has taken next word. What is the next word in the list? Next word in the list is, right? So it has, this print statement has displayed the word, right? Here you will see that word, right? Then it is checking if length of W, length of is 2, it is not greater than 3. So this print statement, print W again is not executed here. See, this was displayed 2 times, whereas this here it has not displayed that word because it is not more than, because the length is not more than 3 characters. Okay, likewise it has processed the whole file. I'll make it a comment. Now in the third part of this question, what we have to check, display the words that starts with character P. Okay, so again I will iterate on list words because again I have to check each and every word, right? So from the first word till it read all the words in this list, right? Now after reading the first word will go in W, then next time second word will go, third word, right? So I have to check first character of W, right? What I have to check, whether that word starts with character P or not. So how I will come to know what is the first character of W? Now W is a string. I will say if W0 means first character of the string is equal to character P, then display that word. It is simple, right? After reading the first word, I have checked the first character of this first word, right? Next time next word will go in W. So you will check the first character of the next word. Third time, third word will go in W. So you will check the first character of the third word. Okay, let us see whether this works or not. Okay, it is displaying total words. Here I'll display a message first. Print print words that starts with character P. I'll display this message first. After getting a line break, I'll display this message. Okay, again we'll execute it. Now see, words that starts with character P, Python and program. What were the contents of the data file? These are the contents of the data file. There are only two words which are starting with character P. So that is how you can process words in from a data file. Okay, there will be a question on processing of words. So in such questions, this will remain same. These three statements will remain same. What is the most important statement here is this: in order to process words, you have to use split method. Okay, then suppose in the previous example the words were separated using a space. So space was delimiter in the data file. In real world you may have a data file. We talked about delimiters in the previous sessions when I explained about CSV and TSV files. That time I told you about delimiter. Now suppose there is a data file. This is a data file, right? Now suppose I want spaces also to be treated as part of my data, right? So this time what I have done, I have used a hash symbol to separate two words, right? This is a word, then hash, right? Now suppose I want a space in between here, DATA, right? Then I want a space here, right? So now what I have to do, I have to process space in each word, but using split method. If I was splitting it, it would have splitted my data in this way. DA would have become one word and TA would have become TA hash FI would have become one word. But I want to treat this whole entity as one word between two hashes, right? So I can split the data on this delimiter now. Now my delimiter is a hash symbol. Let us see how it works. First I'll make it comment. Okay, then I will be requiring, first I'll save this file save as. I'll give the name, let us say temp data dot txt, temp data dot txt. It is saved in pyprg folder. My program is also saved in pyprg. Okay, then I'll be requiring these statements. So I'll copy and paste them first. Temp data.txt, temp data.txt. I'm opening it for reading purpose. Now here you see Now I have given an argument to the split method. Now I want to split the data on character hash. If you don't give any argument in the split method, it will split the data on space. By default, split method will split the data on space. This time it will split the data on character hash, because I want to process words also, right? Sorry, spaces in the words also. So what I'll do, I'll just print this list words. Let us see how it works, and then I'll say dot close. Okay. Just a second. P file, where is P file? Here. Now see, now it has splitted the file on hash. This becomes first word from the starting till it encounters the first hash. All these characters are treated as one element, one word. Is becomes another word between two hash. A becomes another word. Now you see this, between this hash and this hash there is a space, D A space T A. So you see this element includes space. Now space, D A space T A, and F I space L E is treated as last word. So split method can be used with delimiter symbol also. It depends in which context you are writing the code. If you don't specify any argument here while calling split method, then the data will split on spaces by default. Next is reading lines from a data file. We have studied how to read characters from a data file, how to process individual characters. Then we saw how to process individual words of a data file. Now we'll see how to process individual lines of a data file. Now what is the question? You have to read file named names.txt. So this file we had already created. If it is not, you create a file names.txt in the same folder where the Python program is. Right now these are the contents of names.txt file. Okay, then display total number of lines. First part says that you have to display total number of lines in the data file. Then you have to display those lines which ends with character T. That means it should display this Umesh Rawat and Om Shankar Rajput. So first of all, how you will read the contents of a data file in lines. There is a method read lines. Okay, simple. First open the file, then using the file object give command read lines. What it will return? It will return list of strings, where each string will be each line from the data file. So let us see. I have read the contents of the data file in variable named content, and then I am displaying the variable content. If you run it, it is displaying this result, right? Ram Singh /n is also part of the string. Then Umesh Rawat /n, Yamini Jaiswal /n, Om Shankar Rajput /n. Now if you count the elements of this list, those will be the total number of lines. Okay, so I'll say total lines is equal to, I will write length of content. Okay, run this code. So total lines are 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so this part is working properly. Now first part we have done. Next we'll do the second part. Second part says that display those lines which ends with character T. Now how you will find out which line ends with character T? You have to check the last character of the string. But last character of each string here is /n. Okay, so you have to check the second last character. Okay, so how you will find out the second last character? Length of the string you can find out, right? Because these strings are of uneven length na. So you have to first find length of each line, then you have to see the second last character of the string. What will be the second last character? If length of the line is 4, last character will be 3 because index is starting from 0. Second last character will be what? Length minus 2. Length of the string minus 2 will be the second last character. See, what is the length of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, length of the string is 10. Let us see whether it shows 10 or not. For now, one line will go in variable line in content print len of line. Save. Run. Now length of first line, it is showing 10. Length of first line, it is showing 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10th character is what? 10th character is /n. Okay, that statement I have not written here. Okay, so second last character will be what? Second last character is actually the last character in this string, right? Because last character is /n always. I have made slight change here. Instead of length, I am displaying now content. Again, you try to understand. So length first line is this. You count the total number of characters including /n, it becomes 10, right? So length of first line is 10. Now 8th character will be the last character, 8th index. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 will come here at H. Okay, similarly length of second line is 12. So 10th character will be the last character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10th index. 10th index will be the last character, right? So it will go up to 0 to 11. The index in this will go till 0 to 11, right? So last character, that means 11th index is /n and 10th index is the last character. Now I will check last character. How I'll check the last character? I'll say if line, then I have to give index, len of line minus 2 minus 2 is equal to t. Then it has to print that line. Let us see whether it works or not. It has worked. It is displaying Umesh Rawat /n Om Shankar Rajput /n. That means it is displaying this line which ends with T and this line which is ending with T. Okay, so you have found length of content. Length of content will be the total number of lines. So total lines will be length of content, and you have checked each line. After checking, if that line ends with T, you are displaying it. Okay, so that is the second part. So now your job is done. Okay, so there will be similar variations in reading characters, reading words and reading lines. This is very important. You will get question in the board examination based on reading character, reading words or reading lines. There will be 2 or 3 questions, right, where they will cover reading characters, reading words and reading lines. There will be slight variations. They will ask you to count how many characters are there in the file. They will ask you how many capital A in the file. That means you have to process characters. Then they will ask how many words starts with, count the number of words that starts with W, right? So you have to process words. Or you will be asked to process lines, where they will ask you display those lines which starts with character A, right? Here I am checking whether that line ends with T. So similarly you can check whether line starts with A. That is simple. You have to write line 0 here. If line bracket 0 square bracket index, you will write 0. 0th character is the first character in the line. If it is A, you display that line. Otherwise you have been asked to count. You put a counter here, variable count, and increment it by 1, right? So you try other questions based on reading characters, words and lines.